About a month ago, some friends and I went to a Migos concert and came back very disappointed. Let's make no mistake, this is not a Migos diss. While I'm not the biggest Migos fan, I still respect and occasionally enjoy some of their music. But one of the reasons we came back sorely disappointed wasn't just because Migos doesn't sound good in person, but it was because of what we witnessed. The optics and vibe did not fit the event. Migos can't control who attends their concerts. No artist can or should. With that in mind, what we saw were mostly frat boys, sorority girls, people were snapping the entire time, and of course video vixens who weren't even listening to the artists on stage. Now this has always been a part of going to a concert. You expect to see these things when you attend one. But once you see this, then you begin to ask yourself, are these people even listening to the music? A part of what makes going to a concert enjoyable for me is feeling engaged with not only the artists but the attendees, which is why I feel that Travis Scott's concerts are the most engaging and enjoyable rap concerts to attend. As a fan, I want to rap lyrics along with the artist and not waste time loading up Snapchat. That to me is the main facet of hip-hop culture. Migos always talks about how they do it for the culture, and culture happens to be the name of their second album. This has nothing to do with Migos or their music, but their actions begs us to ask this question. What culture are they referring to? Hip-hop was born on the streets of the Bronx in the 1970s and had a pan-African grassroots vibe. It was a fusion of slam poetry and a competitive battle-it-out format which included dancing known as b-boying, or as we call it now, breakdancing. The South Bronx wasn't a nice place to live, especially in the 1970s as middle-class white flight led to the Bronx becoming a cesspool for crime, corruption, and poverty. Some used hip-hop to neutralize violence in the impoverished neighborhood throughout the 1970s and 80s. They invented rap music, which is just a portion of what hip-hop is. Rap battles had several purposes, from stopping potential violence between different gangs to just messing around. Hip-hop also served as a response to what the then appropriated disco culture had become. The Get Down on Netflix gives a good visualization of what the hip-hop scene was like back in the day. As hip-hop became more mainstream starting in the early 1990s, it changed and transcended the streets from where it was born, and in the process became a worldwide phenomenon. So let's ask another question. Was hip-hop culture ever real? Hip-hop's growth was expanded upon the invention of the internet and social media, with rappers like Kanye West, Kid Cudi, Lil Wayne, and even Drake rising to fame by utilizing MySpace. The invention of smartphones, apps like Instagram and Snapchat showcased how people have been influenced by hip-hop. Thirst traps, hypebeasts, to even world star hip-hop are all byproducts of hip-hop culture to a certain degree. Social media increased the reach of hip-hop to those that otherwise would not be consuming. Specifically, SoundCloud created a platform for young creatives to express their abilities and motives. With the expanded accessibility of software such as GarageBand, Logic Pro, and FL Studio, musicians could create near studio quality music at an incredible rate, at possibly the detriment of its quality. We know almost everything about rap artists' lives, from what they wear to who they're dating. This rise in social media exposure for hip-hop culture also coincided with it becoming a hotbed for blatant consumerism, with rappers becoming almost walking, talking advertisements. Hip-hop is like a reality show. We as fans sit back and watch rap beefs, waiting for one rapper to flame the other or flame out. We also want to know who's sleeping with who, and we look for Easter eggs in songs like it's a comic book movie. My point is that drama sells, and has always sold ever since hip-hop went mainstream. To be honest, hip-hop stopped belonging to the people the minute artists stepped in recording studios that they did not own.